Hey everyone, so I know I was meant to start this straight away when I got the game the other day, but I wanted to test it out first. And so far, what I've played of the game, I have loved. Um, so I have started again. I do have my continue save, but I'm going to start again. Um, Obviously, this time I'm not going to have to make a character. Um, because I already have one.
Long ago, the world was racked by a great disaster known as the Resurgence. The Resurgence corrupts everything it touches. In the blink of an eye, the world changed. The vast majority of humans and animals are transformed into vicious horrors. It was not long before human society fell apart. In their place, rising from the shadows of history, were the Revenants. Idris, the most revered and honored of all Revenants, sought out and found a way to seal the Resurgence. Yet that victory, such as it was short-lived. As time passed, the seal gradually weakened, as all things must, and it neared a fatal failure. 100 years ago, a great battle was waged. Revenants fought desperately in an attempt to restore the strength of the seal. Many brave Revenants, in fact the very bravest, met their end in this battle, which we now call the Upheaval. The heroes of that conflict managed to reseal the Resurgence in a great, moon-like shell that hangs in the sky. Today we honor them and their memory as heroes for their noble sacrifice. Even now, Calamity itself is held at bay by the mighty seal of the Luna Rapaces, which devours the life force of those heroes. And now... "100 years have come and gone since the Battle of the Upheaval. And one day, when those heroes' strength is spent, this world will...
Lou, it's time.
Hello there. Can you hear me? It's all right. Don't worry. There's no need to rush, okay? So, do you think you can remember what you looked like?
Right, as I said before the cutscene was happening, I do already have a character made. This is my character Raven. She is an upgraded version of the character I used on CV1. And I'm hoping to get a good bit through the game. Hopefully, I don't mess up. I'm trying to remember how to post in one of my Discords. That's weird. Anyway, so I will be playing as her. I mean, I might just name her as Cadelia just so. No, I'll stick with Raven.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. All right then. I need you to wake up now. Ah, you've come too. As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me, I certainly didn't mean to startle you. My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant. Bear with me, for this may come as a shock. You have died once already. This is where I used a ritual to resurrect you. I gave half of my heart in order to restore yours. As a consequence, we now share the same heart, you and I. We are two lives intertwined as one. You seem well, all things considered. I'm glad. Do you think you can stand? There is someone that I'd very much like for you to meet. I know it's all new, but it's okay. You can trust me. I shall guide you. Please follow me. How do you feel? Don't hesitate to tell me if you don't feel well. This area was constructed underground. Let's take the elevator to the surface. Our destination is the tower on the hill. Until a century ago, Magmel was a research institute dedicated to the investigation of Formei. By Formei, I refer to the unique ability...
Sorry if someone was listening to that, but she doesn't. That's when she talks too much sometimes. And I want to start the game. Did not know that was there. Nothing here. Nothing up there. I mean, I know on PC, people were saying it wasn't good, but I'm loving it. I am annoyed that it's not co-op just now. And I'm really hoping that they do co-op soon. I have played games that are not co-op, like Steel Rising and that. Huh. So I can't go that way. There's something over there as well. Right, I've done enough exploring. Let's go up top.
These two were once revenants, turned to stone by a Forma. A century ago, one came to raid Magmel Island, the other as a revenant who tried to thwart him. Their duel ended in lethal blows, a moment that now stands forever frozen. In any case, come along. We should be going. There's someone expecting you at the top of the tower.
Okay, in the quest log you can view various information that will help you explore quest lists, all required quests, this database, view all team database entries, tutorial review, previous tutorials. Okay.
Excuse me? But thank you for saving us. You look like you're better. That makes me so happy.
This is Magmel. They claim to be preserving the welfare of the people, but I'm not so sure. I mean, have a look around. The place is crawling with revenants. Seems fishy if you ask me.
Hey, it's the Revenant Hunter. Boy, am I glad to see you pull through. They said you've been hurt bad, so I was real worried. I'd have felt terrible if something happened to you after you saved my life.
Phew. I'm glad to see you're okay. We really appreciate you saving us. I was worried that I'd never be able to thank you.
You're a Revenant Hunter, aren't you? A hunter capable of inflicting mortal wounds on a being that's nigh immortal? I heard that long ago Revenants and Hunters were at odds with each other. But after the Resurgence caused the collapse of civilization, they got over their differences and joined forces for the good of the people.
I've heard that hunters can harness the power of a Revenant's blood. They're called blood codes, if I recall. Each Revenant has a different ability, too. I can't imagine mastering so many.
Revenant society as it is now is propped up by something called Forme. Powers unique to the Revenants. These Forme grant a range of unique abilities. It looks like hunters such as yourself are able to use them as weapons, too. They say using Forme takes a kind of blood called Ichor. But what do you do if you run out during a fight? Huh? You can absorb Ichor from wounded enemies? Oh, just the thought makes me lightheaded.
See, I would think this would be better as a continuation of the first game. It's one of my favourite games to play. Sorry for people who want to read that, but I can't be bothered going through it.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Hi, welcome in.
Luckily, the residents were all evacuated in time, thanks in no small part to your efforts. My name is Lavinia Rhoda. It is I who carries on the great Idris's mission and legacy. It is you, though, who must save the world of man. "100 years ago, a group of heroes saved the world from the resurgence. They absorbed its energy into their bodies, the seal consigning them to eternal slumber. But now, unable to bear that burden any longer, the flame of that seal threatens to burn out, which results in what you just witnessed. Explosions that will eradicate the world. Yes. If all of the heroes are allowed to suffer such a fate, not a trace of this world will remain. There's only one way to prevent this tragedy, before they reach the point of no return. And so, we must break the seal and end them before it is too late. However, these seals are extremely powerful. Nothing capable of opening them is known to exist. Not in our time, at least. Our hope, the only hope, is Lu. The sole revenant with the ability to traverse time itself. With a power that incredible, subjugating the heroes becomes a possibility, at least. However, as of yet, her power has not fully matured. I ask now that you accompany her back to the past. Help her to perfect her ability and gain true command over the flow of time.
Time jump is successful. We're still where we were only moments ago. Magmel Island. Only now in the past. Thank goodness we made it. I was actually quite nervous, this being my first time jump and all. However, we must have missed our target coordinates. We seem to be in some cave or other on the island. Quickly, let's get outside and figure out where... I'm sorry. Maintaining the link... It requires more energy than I thought.
Who the hell are you?
Not now. Get away from here. In my current state, I'd only hold you back.
A Revenant Hunter? Not anybody I recognize. Did Magmel hire a guard?
What does it matter? Kill them now before they raise the alarm!
I hate rats. Well, can't say I remember hiring you, but if you're game, lend me a hand. Oh, I like you already. I'll just hop on your back real quick. Don't make me regret it.
I feel great!
You are definitely no ordinary fighter. Who are you, and how the hell'd you wind up here? Uh-huh. Why don't you tell me another one? You're serious, aren't you? Either way, I bet we haven't seen the last of these goons. A friend of mine is further inside, and if I don't find him, there's gonna be some serious trouble. You feel like tagging along? You seem a little lost. But don't worry, there's plenty of wayward folks wandering these parts. Look, you help me out, and I'll make sure you get taken care of. Sound like a deal? Great, then a deal it is. The name's Noah. We should find my friend at the innermost chamber. Come on. I can make us some food if you want to rest.
Good. Okay. If I'm right, I believe we should be able to talk here at our leisure.
Hi, Techno.
This is a space where our minds and the pieces of our hearts intertwine. Perhaps we could call it something fitting like the confluence. Think of it as a private realm, one that only you and I can access. It would appear that, while we are in the past, there are only certain conditions under which we can meet and speak. First, I hope you'll forgive me for being such little help. Even if it's a courtesy, thank you very much for saying so. You are truly kind. Now let's go over the current situation. As Lady Lavinia explained, I have been blessed with a rare power, the ability to travel back in time. However, this power remains incomplete. As it stands, I can't actually take us back to the present yet. Fortunately, the Magmel of this era still houses a vast array of formae. Among them, there is one that can augment my ability. I have already located it. Should you manage to obtain this forma, I should be able to traverse the past and present at will. With that power firmly in hand, together, we can work towards preventing our world's demise. First things first, we will have to gain Noah's trust. Once we do that, we'll be able to roam Magmel Island much more freely. Unfortunately, there is a catch, and it is not pleasant. History says that raiders razed this island to the ground. If, as I fear, the bandits in the cave were in fact the raiders, then we have no time to lose. We need to put a stop to those raiders and rescue Noah's friend as soon as we possibly can.
Damage dealt by your partner shows up as a white portion on the enemy's health gauge. This area is the enemy's recoverable damage. It gradually decreases if you or your buddy does not damage the enemy for some time. Okay. Right, Bloodthirst. Some enemies become bloodthirsty when their health falls below a certain percentage. Bloodthirsty enemies have increased attack power and will focus on attacking the player. When an enemy becomes bloodthirsty, the white portion of its HP gradually heals completely. Okay, so that's how I can never get past some of the levels that I was doing on my other save. Okay.
Can't believe I let raiders invade the island. Talk about embarrassing. I know this isn't your fight, but I'll return the favor. Let's do this.
Defense Former, which allows guarding to reduce the strength of enemy attacks taken while active. To guard, press L1 with a defense former equipped that allows guarding. Okay. Okay, he is definitely dead. Okay. Ancient Hunter's Twin Blades. Okay, so I'm going to switch to that. I do need to work out how to get a second weapon area thing. Defense Forming. Forming designed specifically with self-defense in mind. Each defense forming has different abilities which can be checked in descriptions of each. Okay. Shield that guards against enemies' attacks and reduces damage in exchange. Guarding consumes stamina. Perfectly blocking enemy attacks reduces stamina consumption. Equipping it slightly increases base defense. Okay. Jails. Revenant Hunter's equipment. Revenant Hunter improves surge with their partners by storing Revenant hearts in their backs. You can equip different jails to increase specific stats and improve your drain actions. Each jail has specific traits which can be viewed in their details. Okay. Orbed. Gigantic claw, resonant of an ogre's arm. Dash forward a short distance and drive the claw into the target. Equipping this jail increases defense. Okay. Blood codes. Measuring how your blood has adapted a given blood code. It increases by fighting enemies of appropriate strength. After maxing out your proficiency with a blood code obtained from a partner, you can speak with them at missiles or other locations to obtain an even stronger blood code. Okay. I'll keep Lulu on for now.
We're almost there. My friend should be at the inner chamber just ahead. He may be a royal pain in the ass, but there's no friend like him. I can't just leave him hanging. I feel glad
Yeah, that happens in the beginning of these kind of games. You get a lot of tutorials. I mean a lot. Even CV1 had a lot of tutorials. Right. There's this bit here that I wanted. This time I didn't kill myself by jumping off the ledge. Nothing by there.
Sure is dark. Human eyes won't cut it in here. You got a light?
Yeah, I already had the light on, Noah. Okay. Give me a second. Let me have a look.
Of all the Forme our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant? Just who might you be?
The hell? Valentin!
I don't think I got it.
I don't recall arranging to meet anyone here.
I swear. Give me a second.
What? Who the hell are these two?
No, I've only got you saying, hello Amy, a lot of tutorials. Did you read my SMG about Xbox Party on PC? It was in the live chat of this stream. I haven't had any other messages.
Quite the help to him.
My
name is Valentin Voda. I'm in charge of forming research efforts here on Magmel Island. So, you're a solo hunter, are you? Tell me, do you have a place to stay in Magmel yet?
I don't.
I see. In that case, how would you like to help us here? Our
yeah, please.
If Noah saw fit to offer you his heart so quickly, that says all I need to know. I hope we get along.
Why don't we save the introductions for later and get back, okay? There could be more bandits lurking around.
I'm afraid I'll need to stay just a little longer, Noah. You see, I've just made a substantial discovery.
Did you hear nothing I just said?
There. It surely won't be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me.
Oh, yeah, I did see that comment, from your stream last night. Yes, I did see that. Yes, okay, yes, I did see that. Give me a second. I did see that, 'cause it came up as a comment. So give me a second. Yes, because you did say you were always happy to have me on D2. I did say just let me know a time when you're on, and I will join you. Obviously I'm not going to do it just now. So I get to order food for me and my mum, and I also have to do a few other things. Oh, let's just pause that. I don't want that talking to me just now. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully I'll get a few more minutes of this done. I might just...
Doesn't appreciate how much harder he makes my job. Holy crap. He did manage to avoid the worst with your help, at least. Thanks for pitching in.
I might wait till I do this, save it, and then order my mum and I at McDonald's. Okay. Mad Jammers. Defeating the Mad Jammers found in each area will reveal the surrounding terrain information on the map. Mad Jammers can be found within the blinking circles on the map, and map jammers that dwell in dungeons need to be located by going there yourself. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, I'll definitely be on D2 tonight with Heath. Because as you know, I've got a few more things to do in D2. I am way behind with D2, to be honest. I should not be playing this. I should be on D2, getting it sorted, but I really want to start getting back into my streaming with doing this. I love Code Vein, and I did plan to stream this as soon as I got the game. Obviously, I've had the game a couple of days, so I'm a little behind. Oh, I have D2 with all the DLCs on PlayStation. But yeah, I could probably join it via my laptop, for Xbox. I would have to search that up, to be honest. Right, I'm going to rest till morning. I'm pretty sure it is possible. And I'm going to level and maybe customize a weapon. Let's see. Okay, so I only have really? Oh, something to move that. I was hoping to move that to a different area. Okay. Okay. Duplicating. Yeah, I do have the Xbox Game Bar on PC along with my laptop. I just don't have a microphone for my PC just yet. Because I'm using a Bluetooth speaker. I do have a microphone. That is basically for my keyboard that I have. Right. You know what? Let's test out. Okay, so I couldn't do the drain attack. I could probably do the drain attack here. Right, hitting an enemy with successful attacks may put them in a staggered state, leaving them vulnerable. You can perform powerful drain attacks on staggered enemies. Lock on marker changes to indicate when a special drain attack is possible. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can probably do it with my laptop. Oh, wow. Oh, nice, nice. I'm going to have to practice that. I'm literally going to have to practice. Oh, look out. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's the first time I've actually done it. So I'm actually paying attention to the tutorial. Right, let's see how many health do I have left. I've got 2. Right, I'm going to detour like I did yesterday when I was doing this area. Or the other night.
This ain't the way to Magmal.
Yeah, well, I'm going wandering, so leave me alone, Noah. See, my friend doesn't like that the game is open world. It's so, like, Elden Ring. I mean, I'm not too... Ooh, Tainted Hellberg. Ooh. Ooh. Let's have a look at that. I'm not too bothered about it. Oh, nice.
Don't let it break your focus. Heal up. Not looking great, huh? Sorry, I'm driving you down.
Okay, so do not use the tainted weapons because it takes all my health. Okay. Noted. Tainted weapons take health. Noted.
The nectar found in this tree can speed up your recovery. Magmel is the building furthest through this gate. Once we get there, we'll take the elevator down to the sub-levels.
Yeah, that's where I've got code into, to be honest. Like I said, I got this for my birthday. I shouldn't have touched it until my birthday, but what can you do? I like to have my games already halfway through while playing certain games. Right. Sacrificial Edge. Gently increases attack power but gradually drains HP. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay. I mean, I like the Hellberg, but I don't like that it's draining my HP. Kind of need my HP. Right, restore offering. When your HP hits 0, your partner will use their preventive abilities to restore you. Noted. Okay. Oh. What is with my dress? Okay. So that happened. My dress was clipping there and showing my backside.
That's the way to the storage tower. Magmel is below the hill.
Right, this is where I'm going to stop stream, because my mum's trying on me to order something, and I'm best to do that now. So I'll let the cutscene play through it and then turn off the game.
Here we are, the Magmel Forma Institute, our base of operations.
That concludes my briefing. Noah and our new hunter here will be standing guard, but I want everyone else to remain duly vigilant.
Wait, how in the world did Valentin beat us back? Looks like Valentin told everyone about you. Why don't you go take a look around the facility? You should introduce yourself, even though it's just standing around. I'm sure they'll end up helping you out in one way or another. After you've more or less seen the place, we'll go talk to Valentin.
Okay. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to try and get back on tomorrow at some point if I'm not going out. And hopefully try and continue on. But know me, I'll probably use my other character just to try and figure out what to do with the game. So I will see you all whenever I can get back on, and hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Bye!